Alright, Shalaki, real quick here. Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Like you say, all praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the other apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you, brothers, teaching the truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. Alright, this is Tyler Yaf coming back once again. And real quick, I want to say call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for the marvelous works that we've been seeing, all right, playing out in the Levant region, all right, and it's all about prophecy, all right. And I just want to say, these curses, all right, are coming upon Esau, Edom, all of a sudden. I would say that, like the scriptures say. Let me grab a couple of scriptures. Let me get that real quick, and I'll be right back. Salaki for that. This is Amos 5:19. All right, because this is where the cronies up there in the hill over there are 47. They're in dire trouble here. Okay, so this fits them to a T. It says, it's Amos 5:19. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Right? And I know what we use that for. We use that for, it's trouble at every turn. Okay, but it is trouble at every turn for Esau, Edom. All right. And we use that for ourselves, all right, trying to escape the truth some way or another, all right. But look, Esau, Edom's trying to escape that war in one way or another, okay, and he can't. Every which way is but loose, okay. And this man, he's in it now, okay. He blew up two power facilities over there, nuclear power plants over there. And now Iran has it out for him. The Persians are going to get him. Now, when they touch down on that ground over there, okay, there will be no coming home. Thus said the scriptures, okay. Jeremiah 50 and 51, okay. Tell you that this thing shall come up. Let's get some of those scriptures. Okay. It's Isaiah 34. All right. It says, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcass, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. So the troops that's going over there, that's what's going to happen. All right. And the mountain over here is being melted with their blood. Indeed. Okay. Because the more blood that's spilled over there, the more this power is perishing. All right. And now I'm going to pull up this video on Instagram that's going into it. Cause I'm ready to dive in. And it's not that video, Salaki. Give me a second. All right, so this leads me to this tab right here. And it says, the U.S. has decided to completely classify the funeral ceremonies of American soldiers killed in the war with Iran for Israel, and strictly prohibited filming, right? And that's why you can't get any type of news. But it's this day number 16, maybe 17 of the war. It's no more news. It's totally black, okay, on purpose, and it's going to tell you why. It says it is estimated that the number of American military personnel killed is significantly higher than the official announced figures. All right. We're at the hide the coffin stage of the war. This guy, Robert Burns, thinks. All right. And I agree 100%. You haven't been seeing anything on the news when it comes to the bodies falling over there in the meat grinder. Okay. And Iran is, they're strong in their beliefs, man. Okay. That they are going to leave the bodies of American troops over there. Okay. They're going to put them in their homeland, so to speak, or make them a part of their soil. All right. It says, told you. I said exactly this. The White House will hide and censor any coverage of all the dead soldiers being flown back because the number is clearly already in the hundreds, though they classify it and continue to lie to the American people. Right? And people are on to you. The American people are on to you. Okay? Hence, this is why they're making drones. This is why they're going to have these androids walking around the city streets. And they're going to have to abduct them into the army as well. Okay? Let me grab this. Because this goes hand in hand. It was told by performers, Cardi B. It was another person too. It was a guy that was also laughing about, the cells are going to be full. I think it was Cat Williams, about the up and coming draft. Said the cells are going to be full, of YNs that's willing to go to jail just so they ain't going to the shores of Persia to be slaughtered. Okay. As GIs galvanized iron. Okay. So it's all coming out to the open. All right. Like the scripture I just read that just proved to you that they're going to be permanently placed in the soil over there. All right. And it's just coming up that this man is 100% a giant ass liar. All right. It says massive corrupt. Iran intelligence claims the U.S. suffered over 3,200 casualties and staggering equipment loss in just the first week of the war. All right. And we know that to be true because they've been blowing up bases over there. All right. And they said next is the hotels that said military is staying in. So it's going to be more casualties. It says, since this war, I've seen Iran, Persia being more honest than Israel. U.S. forces, Iran don't twist their story. They say it as it happens, not like some people that is busy hiding their loss, atrocities, and attacks on innocent civilians, children trying to run away from taking responsibility. And I just seen a Lego post of all the countries firing their missiles over here with slogans like "We're killing the pedophiles," "Death to those that kill children and innocent people." Okay, all type of slogans on those missiles that's heading over here. All right, and I'll try to put the link to it in the description box. I don't think I saved that one. But yeah, man, it's definitely going down. All right, and the people have figured it out. All right. Y'all usually, when you're dead, you don't attend meetings, right? So Netanyahu is missing the second Israel Security Council meeting. Okay, so he's not there. They saying all the planes are just circling, so it must have been a great attack over there that killed the airport, but we'll never know here in America unless you read Al Jazeera or some foreign entity publishing news. India Today, you know, some newspapers like that, you know. Yep, Tel Aviv been struck. The airport's been taken out. That's why those planes were circling, because they was circling trying to get in Tel Aviv. Okay, so it's all playing out. You know, on this page right here is just a significant, it's just analytics at this point, man, because we didn't broke down the scriptures so much, man, you know, so much. Let's see. Yep, this is Isaiah 33. It says, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dwell not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. All right, and that's what America is currently getting a dose of, okay? Because they handle everybody else harshly. So now everybody else is going to deal with them harshly. And it's going to come to a screeching halt in Jeremiah 50 and 51. Okay. And we already in Jeremiah 50. Okay. Since Iran is placing a 10% toll on all ships passing through the Strait of Hormuz, this would generate $73 billion a year in order to offset U.S. sanctions and pay for all the war damages caused by the U.S. and Israel. Once again, Iran is outmaneuvering the U.S. So going forward in the future, America's going to have to pay 10% if everything cools down over there on all imports, maybe even higher. They the ones that hold the card. So any way you look at it, Babylon would have been held, but it is not, just like it states in Jeremiah. Okay. It says the jokes themselves. After 40 years of sanctions on Iran, the U.S. contemplating their removal during a war with Iran. Okay. So it's over for the United States, man. Any way you slice it, it's done. There you go. At the end of Roman Empire, it continually lost battles and wars despite having their largest, most advanced army in the world. It was also led by morons. So, with that, we're going to go right here. Second Ezra 6. I'll go back up here. Second Ezra 6 and 9 says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right. So with that, I want to say all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you, brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, underneath the standard and the banner of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom. And Esau is done.